Hi everybody, Joe Brancato, the air gun scientist. We're here at the sGUNkWerks lab. Today we're going to talk about bipods. They're probably one of the most convenient assets that one can use on an air gun. I've used bean bags. They work great. Love the Caldwell bag. But I have discovered that you can be really stable using some of these bipods out there. So let's take a look. We're going to look at the Atlas bipods. We're going to look at three different versions. Thank you, Jonathan. We're going to look at the BT10, the BT65, and the BT35. Okay? Let's start off with the BT10. Now, it's not a cheap one, let's just say that. They are on the upper end, but they are smooth as glass and they're made in the USA, which is important to me. Just moving the levers right here will let you know how quality it is. Very, very nicely made. Everything is smooth. Now, we have less expensive bipods out on the market. And they work, but these work extremely well. They're stable and just like I said, I got to use the word smooth. You have to feel it to see the difference. Now, on this model, the BT10, you'll see the distance that you can spread the legs. Now, also, if you want to increase the legs, you just pull down on this quick release here. And if you want to kind of go like this sideways, you can do it that way. Okay, like if you want to put a little pan and tilt, you're on an uneven surface or something like that, you can do this. Okay, so that's how the BT10 works if you want to go on an uneven surface. Let's take a look at the next model up. Now that's in the 280 range suggested, I think, map. Let's take a look at the BT65. Now what does that have to offer for an extra 20 bucks? Well, again, that same smooth action, okay? And let's take a look. The width, basically the same, tiny bit more, okay? So you get a little bit more width. But this is your difference here, okay? With this lever, you can cant the gun this way much easier. Then you lock it in position, she's not going anywhere, okay? That's a really nice feature. And again, as always, you can make them uneven, okay? And obviously, these go forward and backwards. You have your 90 degrees, 45 degrees, and 0 degrees forward and backwards. Okay, so that's the BT65. A very nice, let's take a look. Let's see how they compare completely out, just for giggles. Pretty close to the same, but not identical. A little bit wider on the BT65. Last on the least, we're talking a little bit more money now, about 50% more. This is the BT35, and that's the 5H, I think they call it. Now this one you will see is a lot wider, okay? Again, extremely smooth action. Very, very smooth. I'll tell you, it is nice. Again, made in the USA too. That's a big deal to me. You know what, folks? Let's try to support our country now. We're needing it more than ever. Okay. Get off of that soapbox, but that's how we feel about that. Has some extra bonuses here. Now you'll notice it's evidently wider, obviously much wider. And let's take a look at how that compares. Okay, so that's making for a much more stable platform. And let's take a look at how it works on this R5 here. So you can just quick detach, here, this, excuse me, not quick detach. The quick detach is over here. This allows you to rock it back and forth for that tilting. All right, so let's get a little look without looking down the muzzle here. Okay, then you can just easily lock it into position if she's not going anywhere. And it can be all tightened up too. So you can really spread these legs significantly to get a super, super stable platform. So when you're shooting, you're rock steady. and it's not going to move. I mean, this is a nice little system. Now we're looking in the 4+ range there, roughly 4.5 though. So it's about 50% more than these two, which are in the 3 range and below. What is it, 289 or 279 and 299? Who are we kidding? We're talking 280 and 300. At 50% more for this one, at 450. But a really, really nice, stable platform. Good American-made quality. Give us some questions. Tell us what you think about them. This is Joe Brancato, the Airgun Science, saying take care. God bless. Be safe when you're shooting. And best wishes with what's going on lately.